Step 1, check to see if we need to do long division.
Oh,
this could be
I
tricky
see long
on this
division.
One. This could be tricky on this one because this is x cubed on top.
Did you
X
just
squared,
ho me?
X squared is x to the 4th.
Which I knew that. I was just tricking you guys.
Why would you do that?
Because it's, dang it, sorry, I kicked the camera.
Earthquake.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
another one.
Okay, so x squared plus 1 is an irreducible quadratic.
Right.
We keep seeing x squared plus 1 in particular.
He's pretty easy to spot, so.
Okay.
And you need both versions of this now, both degrees.
So now we need x squared plus 1.
Squared. But
CX
plus d.
plus
That doesn't change the top, though.
Yeah.
You still just have just a linear thing on the top.
Okay, so now we need a common denominator, which actually might scare you at first, but you only have to multiply the first one by the x squared plus 1. The second one already has the denominator that we want.
It's good to go.
G to G, good to go. Okay, so 2x cubed minus x squared plus 5x. And you might be thinking, oh, I can factor an x out of that. We don't need to.
Yeah,
we don't need to
there's
do
no
anything
point.
to the numerator.
Right.
So we've got ax plus b times x squared plus 1 plus cx plus d. Now, again, we've got irreducible quadratics. Unless you just want to sit and have to plug in a whole bunch of different x values randomly, it really is a better way to go to foil this out and then match up with your coefficients.
Right.
So,
and it might even work out that one of those coefficients, one of those
might be 0.
Might be 0,
and that's okay.
Or it might be an actual number right off the bat that we'll be able to see.
Right. So ax times x squared is ax squared.
Ax cubed.
Cubed. Thank you. Ax times 1 is ax. b times x squared.
Bx squared. Plus b. Sorry, my bad talking has rubbed off on you, Mrs. K. Steve. I'm sorry about that.
It's all right. Okay, now we're going to match things up. So with 2x cubed goes all of the x cubes.
Right. So.
But there's only 1.
Oh, looky there.
And
son of a gun.
So that means that 2 has to equal a.
We know that now, so we can use that to our advantage later. We're going to use our powers for good, people.
Yeah. So now negative x squared has to equal all of the things that have x squareds, which is
only...
only...
just a b. Use your powers for good.
So negative 1 equals b. Okay.
Does it get even better?
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
Now we're going to have to... Well, I mean, it's still not a bad problem.
Okay.
So 5x equals all the things with x's. So ax and cx, those will add together to give us a plus c.
Hey, but we know what a is. A is 2.
Right. So we have 5 equals a plus c, but we know a, right?
A is 2, right.
Yeah.
So
a
2 plus c.
2 plus c, so c is
3.
Bam. Okay. And now we don't have another thing here, which means what are our numbers going to have to equal?
0, because there's no coefficient.
Yeah,
there's no constant.
There is no normal number. And the same thing would happen if there was no x's, that would have a 0.
Right.
Or if there was no x squareds, that would get the 0.
Hey, if you don't have any chicken nuggets left when you get done eating,
then
how many chicken nuggets do you have left?
5.
0.
0.
0.
Right, yeah.
So
0 equals b plus d, but we know that b is negative 1.
Right.
So negative 1 plus d equals 0. You add the 1.
d equals 1. Bam!
I mean, that was actually probably one of the quickest problems that we've done today.
That was a fast problem right there.
So
super
a is
fast.
2, and b is negative 1. So that's our first one. C is...
Wow, that was really weird. My phone made a funny noise. Sorry.
Plus d, which is 1. X squared plus 1 squared.
There you go. Graph both those puppies. Check them out.
If you want.